The security footage shows it standing perfectly still for 40 minutes. But between two frames, a tenth of a second apart, the reflection in its mask shows a room that doesn't exist, and nobody else seems to see it. This is the story of the masked visitor, and once you hear everything, you're going to want to leave every single light on. It started 3 weeks ago for a family living in a quiet suburb outside of Portland. The mother, let's call her Dana, was the first to notice. 2 a.m, a sound, not loud, not aggressive, just deliberate, like someone wanted to be heard just enough. She looked through the bedroom curtain and froze. Standing at the edge of the yard was a figure, still upright, watching. What made it worse wasn't the hour, it wasn't even the stillness, it was the mask. A strange metallic covering, smooth across the face, catching the moonlight in a way that made it almost look alive. No eye holes she could make out, no mouth opening, just a flat, reflective surface where a face should have been. She woke her husband. By the time he reached the window, the figure was gone. They told themselves it was a neighbor, maybe a Halloween prop they'd forgotten about, maybe a trick of the light and exhaustion mixing into something terrifying. But the next night, at exactly the same time, it came back. Same position, same stillness, same mask. By night 5, they called the police. Officers searched the yard, the surrounding street, the tree line at the back of the property. Nothing, no footprints, which makes 0 sense after the rain they'd had that week. No broken fencing, no disturbance, just clean, untouched ground. Here's where things get genuinely unsettling. Their 12-year-old son, who they had not told about any of this to avoid scaring him, came to breakfast on day 6 and casually mentioned he'd been dreaming about a person in a shiny mask standing in the yard. He described it perfectly. The height, the posture, the way it tilted its head slightly to the right. He had no way of knowing that detail. Dana had never told anyone about the head tilt. Paranormal investigators, who later reviewed the family's security footage, noted something on camera that they couldn't explain. The figure appeared frame by frame like a normal person, but between 2 specific frames, spanning less than a tenth of a second, the mask changed. The reflection in it shifted to show something that was not the yard, not the sky, not anything that should have been visible from that angle. Nobody has identified who or what the masked visitor is. The family moved out quietly 2 weeks ago. And here's the final detail that will sit with you tonight. 3 separate households in that same neighborhood have since reported the same figure, same mask, same timing, but now it's been seen in different states. Some things don't have clean answers. Some things just appear, watch, and wait for reasons we don't yet understand. The masked visitor isn't done making its rounds. Lock your doors, close your curtains, and whatever you do, don't look outside at 2 a.m.